Hello, my chicklets. Thank you for stopping by. Today is the 15th, which means it is not only halfway through our Edu month, but for anyone who is subscribed on my Ko-fi, you'll also be getting an extra audio posted in my Discord. Monthly subscribers not only get access to that extra audio, but they also get to see what videos will be coming up that month, as well as get access to what I like to call my graveyard document, which is everything I've written that did not end up in a story. So anything that I had to take out because it just wasn't working for that story, or any stories that I abandoned. So if you would like to look at all of that, please check out the Ko-fi link in the description. And if anything's not working, shoot me a message and let me know. Without further ado, this one is called Self-Care is Not Up for Debate. Logan's voice was low but humorless. This is not a matter of debate, Virgil. You must start taking better care of yourself. He tilted his head until the purple-clad side met his eyes. Your well-being is Thomas's well-being. Virgil rolled his eyes and sighed. I'm taking perfectly good care of myself, Teach. I eat breakfast every day. A cup of coffee with milk and sugar does not constitute breakfast. I eat lunch with all the rest of you almost every day. Virgil waited, eyebrows raised to see if Logan would interrupt or otherwise negate the act of self-care. Virgil humphed in satisfaction over the small victory. And I almost always eat dinner with the rest of you and Patton. Virgil finished cockily. See? Self-care. Logan was unimpressed. The same dinner after which you proceed to stay up most of the night. Let me see your phone, please. About a year ago, Logan had insisted that each side install a special sleep tracker app on their iPhones. The I stood for imagination, as Remus would quickly point out whenever the word was mentioned throughout the Mindscape. He was particularly proud of that batch of creations. Virgil unlocked his phone and handed it to Logan. Logan was pleased with the, not quite literally, remarkable level of trust the anxious side had just demonstrated, but he refrained from, remarking on it. He opened up Virgil's sleep tracker app. Shall I share with you the data? I don't need a piece of datum. The logical side adjusted his glasses. Data is plural. Datum is singular. He corrected. Virgil raised an eyebrow, fighting back a small smile at the little nugget of information. He would be sure to use it against Princey at the next opportunity. Fine. I don't need a piece of datum to tell me what I already know. Virgil sighed, shoulders slumping. I haven't gotten 8 hours a night this week, I know. Logan held up the phone, blue and fuchsia data visualization impossible to refute. You have slept an average of 4 hours and 10 minutes per night this week. He stared at the anxious side over his eyeglasses, and that represents an improvement over the past 3 weeks, during which you have slept an average of 3 hours and 11 minutes, 3 hours and 28 minutes, and finally 2 hours and 31 minutes, respectively. He stared at Virgil, trying unsuccessfully to catch his eye before putting a soft hand on his shoulder. Virg, this is not healthy, not for Thomas, but most especially not for you. Virgil looked up in surprise at the gentle tone in the logical side's voice. You really care about me and not just how me not sleeping will hurt Thomas? Logan nodded gently. Of course I do. Virgil, I care a great deal for you. He fidgeted with the string of his hoodie for a few minutes, gnawing at his lip. Finally, he sighed. I try to sleep. I don't want to stay up all night. It gets... Virgil shook his head. It's not good around here when no one else is awake, but that just makes it even harder to fall asleep. Logan tilted his head, filing away his desire for Virgil to elaborate on what not good meant in this context, and returned his phone. Is there anything that you can think of that would help you feel more comfortable at night? Virgil slouched and raised his hood. Maybe sometimes... His eyes darted over to Logan, vigilantly checking for a negative reaction. Maybe sometimes could I sleep in your room? His voice had grown very quiet at the end of his question, but Logan had a feeling, nay, suspicion, the sentence would end in a similar question, and was listening for it. He smiled gently, lifting Virgil's chin so their eyes would meet. "Of course, Virgil." Virgil grinned, a soft version of his trademark smirk, and nodded. "Thanks, Teach." Thank you all for listening. Again, that one is Self-Care is Not Up for Debate. It is dedicated to all of my analogical lovers. I do hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember to check out the links for Edu's stories in the description, and I hope you have a wonderful day.